What's up, guys? Man, it has been a long time since I played the drums. I think I've been saying that a lot recently in my videos. I think last time I played was for Mark Crowder's live recording in January. So 2 months-ish since I played kit. So as I talked about last time, I've been doing some stuff for the church, even kind of more than normal. I've been serving on the production team. We're pioneering a expanded service producer role, so I've been doing that a lot. But drummer canceled for this Sunday, so I'm on kit, and we're going to the church to rehearse. Gonna get probably mega long session in because a lot of my stuff's not set up. I haven't set up in a long time, and we're doing some cool songs. We're doing Freedom, the Harvest live version, which I've never played before. I've heard it, but I haven't really ever focused on it. And they're doing some other stuff that's not hard, but I just need to lock in the parts, like Row Room song by People in Songs. I've never done that here on my channel, so need to get that done. Anyway, so driving up there, just kind of laying out the night for you guys. We'll get up there, get our gear situated, and then dive into kind of locking in these parts. And I think Freedom, I have a lot of freedom, no pun intended, but I think there's going to be a lot of ability for me to add some pretty cool stuff in there because there's not necessarily a set arrangement. I think there's a live version on YouTube, but we'll talk about it. So headed up to the church, so I don't have my tripod or anything. I got nothing. I got my 18 to 105. I got no light. I got no microphone. It's all everywhere. So we'll get it right. I'll see you in a second. When we got it right, I'll see you in a second. Okay, so we are back with a good setup. It is now 9:50, around 10 o'clock, so I've been practicing a little bit on this Harvest version of Freedom, Harvest Live, Harvest Worship. I don't know. It's Freedom. It's a cool song. I'm trying to decide how much is too much, how much is enough. I'm adding some parts. I'm trying to spice it up. I'm trying to find some areas in the churchy part to kind of create that tension and release moment of coming out and dropping back in. So I went live on Instagram, so if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure to follow me because you catch a lot of my live rehearsal live. But I'll add some of it at the end of this video. I'll add probably a ton of just extra footage of me preparing and stuff. But I'm gonna go through kind of my approach to what I'm doing. But right now I've got to do the fun part of YouTubing, which is data management. So I've got 8 minutes left on this camera, so I've got to dump a bunch of footage. I'm gonna run 3 GoPros tomorrow. We have a percussion table now, so I may try to clamp a GoPro right here, or maybe here, I don't know, somewhere. Maybe get that kind of side shot. So anyways, I've got to take a break, which I rehearse for a little over an hour, maybe right in an hour. So for me, it's good if I'm doing one session, I've got one rehearsal session, then tomorrow morning I'll do another rehearsal session. But if I have one rehearsal session, I want to break that time up. So I've worked about an hour. I want to give myself a break, get some water, listen to the songs a little bit, stop playing, kind of reset, come back to it, because to me it kind of helps break that up and get some different reps in, because I want to make sure I built some muscle memory on the fills I really want to develop. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit, how I'm approaching this song, what I'm doing, what I'm adding, and we'll see. Hopefully it turns out okay. I'll let you know. I also got to learn a couple of the songs like Throne Room, that song, and then just freshen up on some of the other stuff. So I'll probably be here until about midnight, maybe 1. I'm hoping to get out of here at midnight. So I'm stop talking to y'all so I can get working. All right, so it is now 10:50, and I have walked through everything. I've dumped all my footage and kind of cleaned up my cards and stuff. I found some songs I never posted, so that's gonna be coming down the pipe. But I'm gonna play through probably just on my phone and everything, and maybe talk through what I'm thinking for this song Freedom, Harvest Live. So but kind of the preview is that I want to make it really groovy. I want to make it feel gospel-y. with a little bit of like, I don't want to say like trap, because I don't feel like I can really capture that sound. I'm not saying that, but almost like it's like R&B in there without it just totally taking away from what's happening. And then also kind of creating that like tension and release moment with the cymbals and stuff. So trying to like plan my fills out, kind of lock some stuff in. So I may play through that where you can hear it just on my iRig, and then like almost talk over it like commentary. So, but yeah, I'll be here till about midnight I think tonight, and I'm gonna get home and get back here probably about 6 a.m. is what I'm thinking. So get back around here about 6, hopefully. Alright, so it's 11:36, just finished the run through. So sometimes I go live on Instagram and play through a song to kind of give me that feeling of going live, right? It kind of adds a little bit more of like live pressure, even though I don't really pay attention, but maybe it's psychological. But sometimes I do that to try to work through a song all the way through top to bottom. So I think I've got all my parts figured out. I'm at a place, I think my brain's pretty full for tonight, so I'm gonna just punch out a couple things and get some little bit of sleep. Be back here in the morning. I'm gonna switch out my 24, my 18, so I'm actually playing 18 and 22 because I got some other songs to play, which I'm just gonna get to in the morning. I'm gonna chart them out a little bit tonight. But shameless plug, my merch store, I just added some new stuff. So I was looking around on the merchant, the fulfillment service, and they added this super cool Champion jacket. Mine's in the mail, coming in. But I've got like Champion jacket, this logo hat, and again, the idea with my merch is not like for people to wear stuff that says like Daniel Bernard is a great drummer and I love him. That's not the point. I want more of like, I guess, lifestyle type stuff where it's just like a drum, where you're like, hey, I'm a drummer. And if people know my channel, then maybe they know, but just a random person is not gonna be like, hey, who's Daniel Bernard? But it's like, oh, cool, bro, it's a drum, you're a drummer. So that's kind of my thought process behind it. But I've got this dad cap, I've got like super soft tees, I've got a sweater, and I've got that new jacket. I know here in Texas, it's not a lot of jacket weather left at all, but wherever you're at. So shameless plug for my merch store. And then if you don't know, I don't know how you don't know this, but already, if you watch my channel at all, but Patreon. I give monthly lessons on Patreon. $10 for beginners. You get like a new beat and a song breakdown. $25 for intermediate and $35 for all access. And really, my all access people, or you're interested in all access, or you would be interested in all access, I'd love to know what you would like to see and what you think would give you value to pay for. And if you sign up right now, you get instant access to everything I've uploaded. So it's kind of crazy that for $25 or $35, you immediately gain access to months worth of content. So anyways, Patreon, merch store, Patreon, check those two things out, man. If you want to invest in what I'm doing, or you want to pick up something that's going to add a lot of value to your playing, or if you just like the merch and want to say, hey man, appreciate your channel, pick up a hat. Anyway, so 11:38 now. I am going to wrap it up. I've got my GoPros charged, I've got SD cards dumped and ready. I'm not sure if I'm going to put this up here or if I'm going to use the Blackmagic that the church uses. It's right now recording in 1080, or it shoots 1080 up to the broadcast booth. So my question for Shannon and the broadcast team is going to be, can I switch it to 4K and record to an SSD drive? Is that going to mess up the streaming? If so, I'll swap out, use my A6600. But if not, then that frees up this camera to do another angle. So I don't know, like a little bit of this action, or I don't know. I may figure out a different place to put this camera if that's the case. So yeah, feeling good about this. Feels good to be behind the kit. Again, I haven't played in a long time. I'm rusty. Like my hands are rusty because I haven't really been practicing either. So shame on me. But gonna get back here early in the morning to knock out the rest of these songs and then get a couple more rounds on this Freedom track. So see you guys mañana. Good morning. Back this morning. It's 7:15, so I didn't get here quite as early as I originally anticipated, but slept in just a little bit. So, feeling good. I'm going to go for Freedom to kind of warm up, not play full volume, but just kind of get the ideas in my brain again, and then go over the other stuff. I think Throne Room song, In the Name, This Is a Move. So, we got a couple songs I need to dig into. Before everyone else gets here, band call time is 8:15 this morning, so the rest of the band's gonna be rolling in about then. I kicked on the lighting stuff. I added some fluid to the hazers for our production team, and then me and Elijah, who's one of our lead lighting guys, we've been adding some extra fixtures, some lights and stuff for Easter. So we're probably not gonna use those this morning. They're in there, but they're not programmed into the scenes yet, so they're just gonna be dead, but like added some stuff on stage. Probably can't see that. These like mover up there. So, yeah, but should be a good morning. Here we go. Okay, so I reviewed the other songs, made some charts, just some quick like cheat sheet notes here. And then I am listening back to a couple of things. So, another thing Pastor Keith does to the team, if there's any kind of adjustments or changes, he'll shoot out a text and some like audio references to kind of clue you in on what's happening. So let me find this from him this week. Okay, so he said, like, item number 1 in Freedom, key change on the second set of He Did It. Throne Room song will go back to the bridge. Also, there's a medley for songs 4 and 5, and he sent like some audio references, so you can see that. I'm going to review those. Sorry, my phone's broken, okay? Don't hate. So, reviewing those, I guess, medleys. Okay, so he outlines the key change in Freedom, which doesn't really affect me or bother me at all. And then we're seaming In the Name into Sea of Victory, so he like just put in like a 45-second, track of how that goes together. So, in that one, we're going from the In the name of, I know my singing's beautiful. In the name of Jesus, giants are defeated, into the bridge of Sea of Victory. So, going through those. All right, just waiting for the rest of the crew to show up. Got some good rehearsal in this morning. Feeling pretty good about these parts. Locked in on some of the stuff that I really wanted to accomplish. So, yeah. Oh, super quick shout out. Code Drumheads. There's a guy here in Houston that works with them. I think is a dealer or a distributor for them. Goes to a church not too far from here, and swung by and dropped off some heads for me to check out. And so I literally had just replaced the toms and stuff, but the snare head that we had broke on a I can't remember who was playing or what happened or what they said, if it just broke or broke in I think just in rehearsal. So anyways, we had this and swapped it out. So I'm using it this morning. And it sounds good, man. So Code Drumheads, I think they're out of the UK. So if you want to check them out. But we're going to dive into rehearsal. So I'm anticipating that I'm not going to be able to really engage with you guys much more. It's going to be, pretty quick, fast-paced from here. But thanks so much for watching, for checking this out. And I'm hoping to get audio. Our live stream, we just transitioned the way we do our live stream. We're running it through Logic on our multi-track computer now. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to multi-track record. So I'm either going to have my normal audio, like that I mix kind of with my, what I like to say, kind of just natural drum tones, not tons and tons of processing. But I may just pull the live stream mix if I'm not able to do that, because the live stream mix has been sounding great. So follow us on YouTube, Facebook, if you want to see all the worship sets in their entirety at Royalwood Church. So I may just pull the live stream audio, depending on kind of like the vibe that I want to go for. But yeah, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, if you just randomly came across this video, I've got, I don't know, I need to really update this on my brain, like 400 plus, 500 plus, I can't remember where that number is now, videos, drum videos to help people. So check those out. The hope is that it's a resource to you of covers. Again, it's not just me blazing, it's me playing here in my church most of the time. But if you haven't already subscribed, do so. Share this with someone you think may enjoy it. And thank you guys so much for watching. See y'all in the next one.